Hey YouTube, how's it going? Brandon here. I recently made my YouTube debut on Dad's other video, and that seems to be doing pretty well. If you haven't checked that out, please go ahead and check that one out. We find some silver, some relics. We had a really great time together. On this hunt, it's me solo. I am trying my hand at filming and editing and seeing if I enjoy it and hoping to pump some videos out for Dad's channel, and so then you can get an idea of the metal detecting that happens around my part of the state, which I live in now, which is the central part, and a lot of untouched ground up here, and I've been finding a lot of cool things. So if you would like to join me on this hunt today, I had the opportunity to detect an 1800s house here in the town that I live. It's been on postcards since the early 1900s, and I found some neat stuff. So if you want to stay tuned and check that out, please do, and thanks for stopping by. In this hole, I've got my first relic, and it's half a horseshoe. Definitely broke a long time ago. Really wide, but that's a good sign. Probably hasn't been detected before, so on to the next beat. In this hole, just a big piece of horse tag. On to the next beat. In this hole, I had a scratchy 77, and it's got like a woman's face on it, looking left. I think it's some sort of brooch, maybe, but there's like a hook on it. Excuse me, a loop on it. So, I'm gonna get this cleaned up and see what it is. Well, here it is cleaned up. Definitely a woman facing left, and some sort of floral design on that side, then kind of a loop, and then kind of like a hook there, so maybe it'd be some sort of fastener. It beats me, but I'll have to do some research on this and figure out what it is. On to the next beat. On this plug, I have a pretty solid sounding 81, so probably clad dime, but it had some depth. I'll get back to you and see what it is. Being a 1948 S-Mint wheat cent. I'll take it. On to the next beat. And this hole is another relic from the past. It's obviously some sort of hook and loop fastener of some kind, but kind of beats me what it was used for. I'd have to wager for horses, but yeah, we will do some research later and figure out what it is. On to the next beat. Out of this hole, it's kind of a scratchy 8081, and it turns out to be a 1949 Denver Mint wheat cent. On to the next beat. And I think I found out why my last target was a little scratchy. I dug that last wheat cent right there, and then not a foot away, found another one. This one is a 1917 Philadelphia. On to the next beat. this next hole at a 7781 signal on the AT Pro. Turns out to be a 1958 Denver Mint wheat cent. On to the next beep. And this hole had a scratchy 80. Turns out to be a 1945 wheat cent. On to the next beep. And at the bottom of this plug, found ourselves a 1953 wheat cent. It's a D mint. And in this hole, found another harmonica reed plate base. On to the next beep. So I swung over the hole again and had the same signal, and there's the other reed plate. Looks like I found myself a whole harmonica. On to the next beep. And in this hole, a huge piece of brass, and I thought it was junk when I first saw it, but I don't know if you can make that out right there. Let's see if it'll focus. Well, it says freezing. This is a big back of a, oh goodness, focus. It's a big back of a thermometer. It goes all the way up to 100 and, am I reading that? 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and then negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit as well. Very cool.